Today is a strange day for me. It's the 1 year anniversary of the day I parted ways with the woman Vox political readers had known for years as Mrs. Mike. We were together for 24 years. For 17 of those, I was her full-time carer, a role I stepped into in 2007 when I left behind my career as a newspaper reporter. I didn't know then that I'd spend the next decade and more not just helping her navigate life with a serious illness, but fighting a government machine that seemed hell-bent on punishing her for it. I'm Mike Sevier of Vox Political, foregoing my usual preamble in order to give you all the information you need as fast as I can. Let me explain. In 2012, when she was wrongly placed in the work-related activity group for employment and support allowance, I began challenging the Department for Work and Pensions and stumbled into a scandal the government wanted buried. My Freedom of Information requests eventually revealed that 2,400 people had died within a short period after being denied ESA. That figure would later balloon when the contents of private DWP reports were leaked. Between 2011 and 2019, more than 100,000 claimants died following decisions by the DWP. That's more than were killed under Nazi Germany's Action T4 programme. And the UK government's Department for Work and Pensions had been lying about it to us all. These are not just statistics. They are a record of avoidable death, state violence, and political cowardice. And now it's happening again under a Labour government. The government has confirmed that Keir Starmer is announcing a compromise on his government's deeply regressive universal credit and personal independence payment bill. After more than 120 Labour backbenchers backed an amendment that would have sunk the proposals, Labour is now offering a fudge. Current claimants, like Mrs. Mike, will keep their benefits. But new claimants, people who become sick or disabled in the future, will face a cruelly narrowed test, fewer support options, and a system designed not to help but to cut. I should be relieved. After everything we endured, it's a comfort to know she won't be stripped of the independence she fought so hard to keep. But I am not relieved. I am furious. This so-called compromise is no compromise at all. It is a betrayal. It is a reversal of the very idea of universal support, of equal treatment, of justice for all. The Labour government is proposing that two people with the same condition, the same level of need, the same lived experience of disability will be treated differently depending on when they happened to get ill. One will be helped, the other denied. This isn't reform. It's a quiet return to the worst kind of austerity, invisible, incremental, and brutal. It is the kind of change that doesn't make headlines now, but will fill coroner's reports in years to come. And worse still, the test Labour is using to separate the deserving from the undeserving is deeply flawed. A person who needs assistance across multiple activities of daily living but doesn't score 4 points in any single descriptor, could lose out entirely. Someone with fewer total challenges, but who hits the magic number in one category, may qualify. Don't forget that the system, as it is, already routinely refuses the majority of claimants, forcing them to seek mandatory reconsideration, or even resort to a tribunal in court to get the award that they deserve. And how many current recipients are going to find themselves being reassessed and offered less before the new rules come into effect, just so the Department for Work and Pensions can cut funds for people who would not suffer repeat assessments afterwards? It's a farce. It is a tick box game played with real people's lives. What is being proposed here isn't a more fair system. It's a rigged one, designed to manufacture lower benefit roles, not reflect actual need. Some Labour MPs, those who backed the original amendment, seem to think this is a victory. Let me remind them, defending current claimants while abandoning the rest is not a win. It is an abdication of moral responsibility. It's saying, we got ours, good luck to the rest of you. It's pulling up the ladder after a select few have climbed it, and the devil take the hindmost. It is not what I fought for. I don't believe it's what Mrs. Mike would want either. She and I may no longer be together, but we remain on good terms. We both know the value of the support she received, not as a handout, but as a lifeline. To sit back now and let that lifeline be pulled away from others, just like her, would be a betrayal of everything we fought for together. So no, Keir Starmer, you don't get to dress this up as a compassionate fix. This is calculated cruelty in disguise, and those of us who still believe in fairness for everyone will not let it pass quietly. A deal that doesn't include the next person who gets sick, the next person who becomes disabled, the next person who needs help isn't fair. If Labour's plan for disability benefit cuts didn't need to be scrapped before, it certainly does now. The whole system needs to be rethought from square one in consultation with disabled people, their carers and doctors and disability rights organisations. And here's what we need to do about it. Write to your MP, demand they oppose this bill and support a full participatory review of the benefit system. Use theyworkforyou.com to find your MP and send your message. Share your stories, publicly or anonymously, to show the human cost of a system designed to deny. You can share it here by emailing info@voxpoliticalonline.com. Support grassroots disability rights organisations like DPAC, Black Triangle and others who have been leading this fight for years. Join the conversation. I want to hear from you about your experiences, your ideas, your demands. This campaign isn't just about one benefit or one policy, it's about building a society that values all of us. Keir Starmer may think he has ended the rebellion against his cruelty, but this isn't over. The rebellion has only just begun, and if justice still has a place in the United Kingdom, it will not end until every sick and disabled person is treated with dignity, equality and respect. I've been Mike Sivier, and it's time to buy me a coffee. Donate more than £20 and I'll give you a free copy of my reissued first book, Strong Words in Hard Times. Subscribe to the video mailing list, like and comment on this video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you do all that, you'll be helping keep this channel alive, and then you'll be able to see me in the next one.